Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in different time frames. So here you can see a 4-hour chart of natural gas futures. Here I find that a move when the natural gas futures started to make an upward journey in a 4-hour time frame from the levels of $1.862 on August 3rd, and since then we have seen a good uptrend which continued up to the levels of $2.656 what the natural gas futures tested on August 24th, 2020. Here I find that the natural gas futures faced stiff resistance at the levels of $2.656, and after finding some resistance here, the natural gas futures moved downward, but currently here you can see that in a 4-hour time frame, the natural gas futures are trying to defend the levels of $2.5 in a 4-hour time frame. Here you can see that since August 26, the natural gas futures have been trading in a very narrow range, where I find that this silence looks to be an advent of a steep upward move during this week. Now I find that in a 4-hour time frame, the natural gas futures could try to defend this immediate support at the levels of $2.573, and whereas the immediate resistance will be at the levels of $2.561. So here I find that as on Thursday, rigs and refineries have been shut down ahead of a massive storm in the Gulf of Mexico racing towards Texas and Louisiana. The hurricane threat has affected the market much less than usual, but here I find that the natural gas futures could move once again up to the levels of $2.441. So here I find that the natural gas futures look ready to show very volatile moves during the next 3 trading sessions. So here I find that as the Hurricane Laura strengthened into an extreme dangerous category 4 storm as it is barreled towards the Louisiana and Texas coast, stayed late Wednesday and was on the verge of becoming a category 5. So therefore I find that the natural gas futures look ready to make a very volatile move from these levels, which may continue up to August 31st. So here I find that after the announcement of impending inventory, which could remain same as it was during the last week, so therefore I find that the natural gas futures can test the lows of $2.444 during a downward move on Thursday, whereas a sharp upward move is expected from these levels up to the levels of $2.632, and from here once again we can see a downward move back up to $2.5 before taking a sharp upward move, where I find that we can test the highs of $2.9 up to August 31st, and here in this uptrend the natural gas futures may close the August 31st above the levels of $2.780. So this will be my expected trading zone from August 27 to August 31st. So here I find that this seems to be a good opportunity to go long from the levels of $2.464 with a stop loss at the levels of $2.3. So here you can see that we can go for a risk of 5%. So I find that there is no doubt that the current position of natural gas futures look a risky bet, but here you can see that the risk is of 5%, whereas the profit can go up to 20%, so the risk reward ratio will be 1:4. So here I find that the natural gas futures look ready to make a very volatile move during these 3 trading sessions. Now let us check the movements of natural gas futures in an hourly time frame. So in a 1-hour time frame, here you can see that how the natural gas futures are trying to maintain above the levels of $2.513. So here you can see that after testing the lows of $2.494 on August 26 before closing, so here I find that this formation in an hourly time frame looks evident enough to go long from the 200 days moving average. If we find a downward move on Thursday after the announcement of inventory, here I find that the 200 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of $2.460 will provide good support to natural gas futures in case of any downward move, where I find this will provide a good opportunity to go long from these levels with a stop loss at the levels of $2.341. Here I find that the natural gas futures could test the highs of $2.6 on August 28th. So once again the natural gas futures could try to test the levels of $2.5, where the natural gas futures could test the highs of $2.9 up to August 31st. So here I find that if the natural gas futures find a sustained move above the immediate resistance of $2.654, we'll see the natural gas futures to continue this uptrend during the next 3 trading sessions. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.